So you're chilling in the park and you see this dog. Now the dog has this really, really huge bone inside of its mouth. It keeps walking until it comes to this river. It looks down into the water and it sees an even bigger bone. So the dog gets really excited. He opens up his mouth. He face dives into the water and he comes up with a mouth full of water. As he watches the bone that was originally in his mouth trickle down the river, that's when he realized that the bone he saw in the water was only a reflection of what he already had. It was an illusion. And he lost what he had going for something that wasn't even there. Ladies and gentlemen, moving into 2021 and beyond, especially this month of February, there are going to be a lot of illusions that are either dispelled or illusions that you need to watch out for. Here are my 10 illusions that I need you to be aware of as we're moving forward throughout this next month. All right, y'all. So it is getting real. For those of you who feel like you have been, hand selected and hand picked for special missions and special purposes on this planet, please understand that this time, more than any other time, we are going to really see people making it. However, some of us have some dogs in our life now, or some dogs from the past, who are going to be presenting illusions to us. And in some of these scenarios that I'm going to be breaking down, we ourselves could be the dog. So I'm going to be breaking down what the dog is, what the bone represents, and as well as the illusion that you need to watch out for. Okay, so we're going to be going over 10 of them, but of course we're going to start here on YouTube with the green ones, the green notes, and then we're going to be going over to Patreon for the other 5, and these are the golden tickets, okay? The other things that you are going to have to watch out for. So make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled, because the more you make it into your promised land, the more you're going to have to recognize these illusions. Let's go ahead and get to the first one. All right, now this first one, I'm really going to have to kind of lay it out for you, right? It may be a little confusing at first, but listen, someone from your past, or it could be someone in your present, they want you to be angry, bitter, and broken, so that you'll repel, or so that you'll miss opportunities, and this is the important one, so that no one else will want you. Someone has planted seeds of bitterness inside of you. And they want nothing more than to keep coming, checking your social media, or keep running into you at different, various events or places that you all may have to be, just to see if those seeds have grown. How can they tell? When they come to your social media, if you're posting things like, oh, I hate men, or all women, or thoughts, they get joy, they get life, they get energy. You have someone who has said the nastiest things to you. And some of you all have been wondering, why would they say that? Am I really that bad? Is it really something wrong with me? And it's not. They're painting the illusion. Why? Let me give you this really big key. They are counting on your nasty, bitter attitude to make you unattractive, to keep you either single or get into relationships, but then you keep remembering that past person, and then you take it out on a new person until the new person just can't take it no more. Okay? So listen, the bone, you're the dog in this scenario, right? You have this bone. It's the opportunity for a happy, healthy relationship in the future. But the water, the illusion, is things like all men are dogs, or all women are evil and gold diggers, right? So make sure you guys are not only monitoring bitterness, but trying to really get to the root of, where does this come from? Do I feel like this or think like this because what someone did to me? And if so, you have to remove it, because the opportunities for healthy and happy relationships are here, or maybe just a little bit further in your future, okay? Now, this is the kicker. Why would they do this? Why would they plant these seeds of negativity and doubt and bitterness in you? Well, because they know that one day they may have to see you with someone else, whether they're in your life or whether you guys have been separated for years. They know that more than likely you would end up with somebody else. They don't want it to work out. They are counting on this nasty, bitter attitude to make you unattractive, okay? So your ex, and this can be a friendship scenario, it could be whatever type of scenario, okay? But they're happy when you put those memes up, or you make mention of anything, when you show any little sign, they take it personal, like, yes, that's what I did. They come back to see if that seed of bitterness has grown. Oh, is that a leaf? Oh, there you go, growing a little leaf. Yep, that's the seed I planted. And they get high off of that, okay? Now, for some of you guys, you need to know, and I don't want to break no hearts and nothing like that. For some of y'all, this is a co-parent, okay? You deal with this person. They dangle you to keep you stuck, okay? While they're setting up something else, you know, somewhere else. So they got you being bitter, and I never date again, and I don't need no man. I don't want no man. Deep down inside in your heart, you really do, or a woman, whatever you prefer. And this person is just like, yes. Why they going over there creating healthy and happy relationships? They want to keep you stuck. Keep this in mind. So for some of you guys, this month, God is going to give you your smile back. All right. But, bitterness blocks blessings. Okay, so make sure that. Also, with this, like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. Some of you all, you're going to be dealing with this with a co-parent. But for some of you guys, you're going to notice that even people who are friends or family members, they're going to say nasty little stuff because they have been trying to sow seeds of doubt inside of you. Because if you discover who you really are, you're going to take off. And if you discover what they've really been doing, you're going to leave them behind, and they know it, okay? So they try to say the nastiest things to keep you in a low vibrational state of guilt, shame, and embarrassment, and of course, bitterness, so that you don't go forward, you don't rise. How do we know this? For some of the people, when it's not romantic, listen to this. They may say things to you like, remember when? And they just try to make it all normal, but it's a trigger for you, and they know it's a trigger for you. And they push and step on your buttons, and they try to make it a joke like you over it by now, and they know you still hurting, okay? So make sure that you kind of, separate yourself from people who are doing that this month. And if you haven't seen a person in a long time, make sure that you kind of keeping your social media clean, because literally they are taking and sucking up the energy of you being bitter. Now, I know that word bitter, some people don't like that word, and we don't want to all call ourselves bitter. I get that. But if you feel like you have a negative outlook because of what somebody else did, then this is for you, okay? Let me make sure I got all of that. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. Oh, yeah, okay. So for some of you all, you're like, well, my ex ain't seen me in years. I ain't talked to my ex in years. I haven't seen that family member in years. But what I'm saying is this, and God gave me this scenario. Imagine somebody did you wrong 10 years ago, and then you heard through the grapevine that karma has struck that person. Justice has been served. You don't care if it was 10 years ago. You still gonna be like, yeah, that's what karma's for. Yeah, justice is served, right? So this is the same way your ex-friend, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-family member is looking at you. It don't matter if they sowed that seed of doubt 5 years ago, 10 years ago. They want to see, is my seed of bitterness growing in you? Okay, so keep that in mind. Whew. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. All right, guys. So for the second one, I have as the bone, right? Now you the dog in the scenario again. Freedom, fresh start, healing from pain and heartbreak, and healing from wounds that you never thought you'd get over. You never thought you'd get over this situation, this person, this pain, but you did. The water is, well, let's go back for a second chance. The second chance with an ex is okay? This is what you're being told, especially because Valentine's Day is coming up. And some of y'all might get into that old sentimental feeling of, oh, let's just rekindle what we had and all that kind of stuff. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Why? Well, because God gave me this scenario, and I thought this was really interesting. You know how a person can lose weight and then they'll gain back double? Okay, so you're being told you've already lost the weight, you've already lost the heartbreak, you've already lost the pain, right? If you go back, you're going to get double. You're going back for seconds. Seconds heartbreak, second set of pain, second set of having to start over from the beginning, the healing process. You're going to gain it back double, except it's going to be worse than the first time, because the first time you didn't know. They say, what, fool me once, joke's on you or something like that, but fool me twice, joke on me. Like, listen, I'm the idiot, okay? So, and I ain't calling nobody no idiot, nothing like that, but I'm just saying during this time, you might not want to do that, okay? Yeah, and I got on here again. It's just that refresh of the Valentine's Day. Some of y'all, again, don't slip into the illusion because it's Valentine's Day and you're going to be in that sentimental feeling and you want to buy somebody a gift and you want somebody to get you a gift. If it's a second chance with an ex, you probably don't want to do that, okay? That's also reaching out, calling, or someone calling you and y'all trying to just get it back again. Okay? Let's go ahead and get to the next one. All right, now for the next one, you are not the dog in this scenario, okay? It is someone who used, abused, hurt, or, you know, even just talked about you in a small way. And I was told to say it like that. They sure gonna need you. Sure, that's the word I got. They sure gonna need you. So somebody who dished you, somebody who hurt you, somebody who threw you away, rejected you, abandoned you, whatever the case may be, they sure gonna need you. Now listen, the bone in this scenario represents your kindness, okay? Or for some of y'all, I got people please, you're people pleasing, okay? But the water, the illusion is that they can get more from you. They can continue to lie to you, continue to manipulate you, right? Use and abuse you. But oh my, they gonna stick their head in that water one time too many, one lie too many, one insult too many, and then they gonna see you floating down the river talking about bye. Okay, so make sure that the people who have already hurt you and dished you or whatever, when they come back and sure gonna need you, you're gonna have to flex your no muscle very, very hard. Okay, so again, in this situation, it is your kindness, your people pleasing, and the illusion is that somebody still thinks that they're gonna be able to get access to you or access to whatever benefits or resources you have. You are being told you have to say no. Period. Let's get to the next one. All right, now this next one, I'm gonna have to break it down to you, okay? The illusion is that you are not good enough with what you have now. Some of you guys, the word that came was perfectionism or perfectionist. You guys have to dispel that. You have to break the illusions and push through. Okay? If God walked down the stairs of heaven and handed you a gift, would you take it? Or would you say, no, I'm not ready yet because I got to do this and I got to be that? You are good enough where you are, but you may think you're not where you need to be. That's not to say in the future you won't expand, you won't, change, transform. But if God comes and gives you a gift for now, you got to take it now. I'll use myself and put myself out there. For my music video, I'm actually 13 pounds heavier in the music video than any other time in life. Usually I'm one size and I stay one size. But as I was creeping closer and closer to the music video, for whatever strange reason, I just start gaining a bunch of weight. And here it is, time for the video. And I don't want to, necessarily get in front of the camera and a leotard and then chopping up my tights. And it's just like, wow, I really got to stand here and act like I don't have this extra weight on me. But it was there. But, I've had to realize, listen, you may not be where you thought you was going to be. You may not be a size 2. You may not have, been a skinny mini. But at the same time, God himself walked down and said, hey, Hollywood, lights, camera, action, I'm going to need for you to go. So I had to pick my face up and I had to make it do what it do. And I had to be proud of who I was at that time. And for some of you guys, you have the opportunity right now to do something. God is walking down the stairs of heaven trying to hand you this gift, but you keep making excuses. I'm not good enough. I'm too this. I'm not enough of that. And you don't want to miss your blessing. I didn't want to miss that blessing, and I'm glad I took it. Because believe me, if it's a gift from God, it don't matter what you think is wrong with you. If God said that you are enough, baby, you is enough, okay? Let me see what else I got. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Oh, the bone. The bone represents God's gift, okay? The water, the illusion, is you settling for less because you don't think you're enough of, whatever this scenario calls for. Basically, the best advice, don't think the opportunity is bigger than you, okay? You fit the opportunity, and literally, you're just going to have to go for it. You did. Let's get to the last one. Tricky for this last one. Okay, let me break this down. Now, the whole gist of it is somebody is wanting to use you or show you off to piss off an ex. Okay, so this could be someone you're dealing with now. This can be someone that you're about to meet. It could be someone coming back from the past. Who knows? But watch out. How are you going to know that they're doing this? Well, I got two visions. The first one is you just kind of out or around this person and they're trying to take pictures with you. Or, come on, let's get a picture together. They ain't never asked you to take a picture before. Or y'all just met and they want to take a picture so that they can post it because they know their ex is going to see it. Okay? Also, what I got was you being around this person and they know that their ex is going to call. They know that they were supposed to go do something, but they're with you on purpose. So when their ex calls, they can be, oh, yeah, you know, I'm with so-and-so right now. And then, you know, hold on 1 second. Sip. They got to ask you a question so that you can talk, so that it can be confirmed. Your voice, this ex on the phone, and they can hear you. Okay, so be mindful. Make sure you're looking and watching. Like, why are they on the phone? And they tell the person, I can't make it. I can't come right now because I'm with so and so. Hey, ask you an irrelevant question so you can answer, so that your voice can be on the phone. Okay, watch out for that. Why? Well, because we're talking about character now. Anybody who will use you to piss somebody else off, they probably still have feelings or something going on there. And then also, what kind of person are you dealing with that they're using you to create an illusion to piss somebody else off? Character. Okay, that's what we're looking into for this last one. So make sure that the people who you are dealing with in this next month, they are full of integrity. They do the right thing when nobody is looking, and that their character game is strong. Okay, so that's what I get for these. I hope you guys, you know, I just paying attention. It's like, I don't know, man. I think it's the time for the 144,000. Matter of fact, I got a whole nother video for that. But yeah, it's time to rise. And as you are rising, you're going to start to notice these illusions, especially that push through illusion, because some of these things are coming to stop you just because your biggest blessing is right on the other side of it. You dig? So that's where we ended in here. Now remember, I got 5 golden nuggets over on that Patreon. So make sure you hit the link in the description box. Go over to the Patreon so you can hear the rest of this. Also, make sure you guys download, you know, my song or stream it or whatever. It's available on all digital platforms. And make sure you guys check out the video. All of those links are in the description box as well. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you in your next video.